The fillet command allows you to clean up some corners of entities in your drawing. We've got some lines and arcs and a polyline here in red. You can start the fillet command from the edit ribbon. You can also start the chamfer command as well. When I start the command, we'll notice in the command line it will display which radius is set as well as which mode we're set on, which is trim. So I can start off by hitting S for settings, and this will bring up the drawing settings window. We can change some of the options for our chamfer and fillet. You can set the radius, we can tell it to remove corners or retain corners. And again down here you can edit the chamfer options as well. Chamfer is a very similar command to fillet, in which a straight line will be used to cut off the corner rather than a rounded corner. I'll just hit OK. I'll start off the command by choosing my first line and second line. You can see that it trimmed back the first line and extended the second to create a clean corner. You can start the command again by hitting enter. Got two more lines here, and it'll clean up the corner as well. In this case they overlapped, so it trimmed both lines back. Now your entities must be 2D rather than 3D, so they have to be within the same plane and they'll intersect. 3D entities such as 3D polylines won't work for the fillet command. This will work for arcs as well, so I can run a fillet. I've got two intersecting arcs here, and maybe this time I'll change my settings and I'll add a slight radius, maybe of 5 here. We can see that it rounded off that intersection. Here we've got a line and an arc intersecting. You can see it trimmed off both of those. Now, if I run the command and I type P for poly, I can pick on an individual polyline, and you can see it rounded all the corners. Now here I've intersected it with a line, so we can also round that intersection as well. We can see that it's automatically connected that line into the polyline, so it's now one continuous object.